Welcome back. Today we are diving deep into the specs for a brand new gaming monitor, the Samsung Odyssey G50D. We're going to peel back the layers, see what's under the hood, and break down what it's all about. Let's get right into it.
You know, every gamer is chasing that same thing, right? That perfectly smooth, totally immersive experience. But where does that really come from? Is it all about your graphics card, your processor, or is the final piece of the puzzle, the monitor you're staring at, the real key? Well, Samsung seems to think so.
And this appears to be their answer, the Odyssey G50D. It's built on three big promises: high resolution, raw speed, and a design that's actually comfortable. So let's dig into these specs and see what that really means for your gameplay. First up, let's talk about what you're actually going to see. Because in gaming, visual clarity isn't just about pretty pictures, is it? It's about seeing your opponent first.
It all starts with the resolution. The G50D has a QHD panel, which means it's packing 2560 by 1440 pixels. If you're still gaming on a standard 1080p monitor, trust me, this is a really noticeable upgrade in sharpness.
So what does that bump in resolution actually get you? Well, it means you're getting 1.7 times the pixel density of a regular Full HD screen. Simply put, that translates directly into a sharper, more defined game world where you can pick out details from way, way further away. The official description calls the results incredibly detailed, pin-sharp images. And that means everything, from distant mountains to the texture on an enemy's armor. It's all just rendered with so much more clarity. Now, the G50D uses what's called a fast IPS panel. IPS tech is already famous for its great colors and those super wide 178-degree viewing angles, so the picture looks good even if you're not sitting dead center. But that fast part, that's key for gaming. It means the panel is built to keep up with high refresh rates, and we'll get to that in just a second. And then there's VESA Display HDR 400, which is all about enhancing the contrast. Think deeper blacks and brighter whites. Now, for a gamer, this isn't just about looks. This is how you spot enemies hiding in the shadows before they spot you. It's a real competitive advantage. But look, a beautiful image is only half the battle. If it can't keep up with the action, it just doesn't matter. In competitive gaming, speed is absolutely everything. And the first number that really jumps out is the refresh rate, 180 Hertz. Okay, what does that mean? It means the screen is redrawing the entire image 180 times every single second. The result? An incredibly fluid, smooth sense of motion. And the direct benefit of that high refresh rate? Well, it's designed to completely eliminate lag. This is what gives you that ultra-smooth action that's so crucial for tracking fast-moving targets in a shooter or hitting the apex perfectly in a racing game. Paired with that speed is a super fast response time, just 1 millisecond. And that's measured gray to gray, which is the industry standard for how quickly a single pixel can change its color. In gaming, the lower this number, the better. Period. So here's the bottom line. That 1 millisecond response time means you get frames with almost no motion blur. The image stays crisp and clear, even when things get totally chaotic. It's all about turning your reaction time into instant on-screen action, with zero delay. Now, to make sure all that speed plays nicely with your PC, this monitor supports both G-Sync and AMD FreeSync. These are the two big technologies that keep your graphics card and your monitor perfectly in sync. So what do they actually do? Basically, they make sure your graphics card and your monitor are speaking the same language. They sync up the frame rates to get rid of that awful screen tearing and stuttering. It makes your games and even movies look completely seamless. Okay, but a great gaming monitor isn't just about the specs. It's also about endurance. I mean, your endurance. So how does the G50's design help you stay comfortable during those marathon gaming sessions? One of the key features for comfort is its fully adjustable stand. You can swivel it, tilt it, and change the height, letting you line up the screen perfectly with your eye level. This isn't just a minor perk. It's actually crucial for good posture and avoiding neck strain when you're playing for hours. And beyond physical comfort, you've got eye comfort. The monitor has something called Eye Saver mode. This is designed to fight the two main causes of eye strain. First, it cuts down on the amount of blue light. And second, it eliminates that subtle screen flicker that can really wear your eyes out over time. Okay, we've covered the experience. Now for the raw data. Let's look at the key specifications and see exactly where the G50D fits into the bigger Samsung Odyssey family. This chart really helps show where the G50D lands. You can see it sits in a real sweet spot.
You get the awesome colors of an IPS panel, the sharpness of QHD resolution, and that high 180Hz refresh rate. It's a really balanced choice for someone who wants a major performance boost without going all in on a 4K or an ultra-wide setup.
So let's just quickly wrap up the core specs. It's a 32-inch screen, QHD resolution, and it's got both HDMI and DisplayPort connections. It's just a clean, powerful, and pretty straightforward package. And all of that brings us right back to our original question. With its blend of QHD clarity, 180Hz speed, and that ergonomic design, the specs on paper look really strong. But looking at this whole breakdown, you really have to ask yourself, is this the competitive edge you've been looking for?